My name is Liz. I am a senior at CSU Fort Collins, and I'm studying social work with a minor in human development and family studies. I am the first one in my whole family to go to college. After I graduate college, I want to do maybe case management in schools and just being there for families and students in high school. So I recently did semester at sea. So I remember connecting with Melissa, and Melissa did everything to get me those plane tickets. Their partnerships really did support me. Not only was I able to travel the world, but I was able to engage in different communities, which is really important as a future social worker. With graduation around the corner, I just feel really happy that I was able to push through, because I didn't think college for me would have been possible. So just scholarships like LEF have made this possible for me. And even now they're doing senior workshops and pairing with seniors on what you want to do after graduation. So when they called me to let me know that I was a student honoree, I just felt like I was living my parents' dream. My parents always told me échale ganas si vas a hacer algo en la vida. So just hearing those words have really helped me get to where I am. My name is Liz Huida Casillas, and I am the Ghana's honoree.
My name's Olivia Mendoza, and I'm the Director of Litigation and Policy with the National Redistricting Foundation. My journey with LEF has been, 20 years or more in the making. I started off as a student recipient, became an alumni. I worked at LEF for a few years, and now I continue to stay involved as an alumni, through volunteer and advisory work when needed. I have a nephew now who's also a scholar. This is when I graduated from law school, and this was the chancellor of the university at DU at the time. I was really happy that day. When I think about who I was in high school and, trying to apply to scholarships, there was something about LAEF that just felt like this is for me. This is about me. And I felt so seen by the organization to feel like, wow, there's an organization that's really just committed to my educational success, and that my parents also felt really valued to be a part of and to be there. I just don't think you can explain that to people who haven't always felt like they're a part of the education system. This is where we grew up in Wyoming. My dad would ride home on a horse for his lunch hour. Porque era puro ranchero, We were born in Chihuahua. My older brother Juan, my sister Nora, and myself, of course my parents, and we came here as undocumented family and I was undocumented for the first 13 years of my life. My little family of 6 really learned how to navigate this complicated system that we call America. Everything that my mom and dad did to get their whole family from Mexico to here, to leave everything that they know, their own family, their land, their home, that doesn't just happen out of curiosity, right? It happens out of a need and a desire for something for your family, something better for your family. And then seeing it come to fruition when we had the big voting rights case out of Alabama that was heard by the U.S. Supreme Court. This is landmark litigation. Law students in the future are going to be studying this case. And I kept thinking, I came here undocumented. How could my parents have even envisioned this dream? And yet here we are, doing this and fighting for this. And I felt them. I felt both my father, who has now passed away, but I felt all the love and all the support from them on that moment, and everyone else that has ever been in my path to help get there. It's important for our families, the ones that see all the hard days, to also see why. This is why we do the work, right? Because we want to lift up the stories of communities. I'm Olivia Mendoza, and I am this year's Legacy Alumni Honoree.